What's up, everybody? Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark. What's up, everybody? Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark. I have to say that again because my screen blinked a little bit just now. What is going on, you guys? Let me the back button. You guys come on in. Today is September 1st. Time is just flying by, y'all. I mean, all the stores. As you guys come in, hi Renee. What's up, lady? Renee. You guys, please hit the like button as you come in. We're only on YouTube. Hit the like button, people. You heard what Sonia Bridges said. Thank you for that. Hi, Candace. What's up, you guys? We're not gonna be in here a long time. I just felt it was my responsibility to come on here and give you guys an update on the whole Carmen situation with her, being wanted and a warrant out for her, a bounty out for her, and that kind of stuff. So it's my responsibility to update you guys and not leave you hanging, kind of tie up the loose ends, if you will. What's up, everyone? Please hit the thumbs up button as you come in. We're only on YouTube. You can feel free to take this time while we're waiting for people. Hi, yes, no. Hi, Miss Joanne. You feel free to take, hello, Shelly. You can feel free to take this time to go over to Facebook right now while you're waiting for us to officially start the show and follow our Facebook page. It's the same name. It's Nandy After Dark. Please go over and hit the thumbs up. Hit the follow button over there. So not just like, because a lot of y'all hit the like button thinking that, okay, that's the follow. You have to actually hit the follow button. Once we get that particular page to 10,000, I'll go live over there. But until such time, we'll be live over here. So if you prefer Facebook to YouTube, which many of you do, then I definitely highly recommend that if you're not already following our new Facebook page, that you go over and that you follow that page. All right. It's Nandy After Dark. Thank you, Miss Jones. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that. What's up, everybody? Not gonna be on here long, like I said. Not a whole lot that I want to say today, but do have a little brief update for you guys. Hold on, let me silence my phone. Hey y'all, what's up? Come on in. Hi Michelle, hope you're having a great Sunday too. While we're waiting for people to come in, please make sure again that you hit the thumbs up button here on YouTube and that you're all set. Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Joanne. And while you're waiting, you can go over to let me take this comment down. You can go over to teammates.net to grab you some incredible tea. The only thing that's been keeping me really from going back in the hospital and being completely out of sorts are the teas that I've been drinking. Admittedly, I wasn't drinking them prior to, like, I'm selling them, not drinking them all the time. But one day, not too long ago, a couple of days ago, I was like, let me go in here and make me some ginger tea. It was maybe last week sometime. And it has made a tremendous difference on my stomach settling, because that's one of the issues that I'm having, is that I cannot keep anything on my stomach, you guys. Nothing. And I told y'all when I went to the hospital the last time, a few days ago, they kept me again for a few days. The first time they kept me for 5 days, and then they kept me again, and then they did this gastric study on me in the hospital. And it's so much going on. Probably what it is I'm just always running and doing stuff. I'm not online with you guys. I'm not somewhere just sitting twiddling my thumbs and just kicking back and parlaying. Like I'm literally working on something and doing things, etc. Always busy, always on the go, and that takes a toll on your body for sure. But I do have a primary care appointment coming up this week at the end of the week. And so hopefully I can get a better handle on exactly what the hell is going on, because no one seems to know. So, and then my potassium levels were super low. When your potassium levels are low, I'm not going to get too technical with it, but you need potassium ions. It's called ions, for your heart to function properly. I hate bananas, so I will have to start eating more bananas to get my potassium levels up. It's just, there's a lot going on. It is a lot. But I appreciate you guys, your thoughts and well wishes and all of that stuff. All right, guys, quick little bit of housekeeping. Everything that we say on this page is allegedly. It's all allegations. I have never had a conversation with Carmen and or Tay outside of court, ever. I've never addressed them, talked to them, engaged with them outside of court, ever. I've never showed up anywhere where they live, ever, or work, or ever sent anyone anywhere where they've been. Now, people who have given me things, who've been there, like that lady, Miss Veronica, she sent me that, the footage of the drone where Carmen was moving out of Karina's house, So, people send me things, but I've never directed someone to go where they are or anything like that, ever. I would never do that. In fact, I've cautioned you guys to not do that. I've been very vocal about you guys never, ever doing that. She's unhinged. And more than that, I don't need to do that. I sit on my perch and I do my show. I talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about. And, and yeah, that's enough for me. I don't need to go down to where somebody lived like she did me. You know what I'm saying? On camera. Or going to get somebody's bond pulled, going to bond house to the DA. And I don't need to put extra stank on people's shit. Huh? I don't need to do all that. Because believe me, it'll all come out in the wash. I just sit here and report on the news. That's it. Okay. So, let me put my glasses on, you guys. Hold on. Hi, Tammy. I haven't seen you in a while, Tammy Hawkins. Have the doctors put you on potassium? No, but when I was in the hospital, they definitely gave it to me in an IV. Like, they put me on a potassium drip. Definitely. That's how deficient I was. So they put me on a potassium drip, and then after they finished that, they gave me the potassium pills. They were huge yellow potassium pills. So they would give that to me like every few hours at the hospital. Like, yeah, it's crazy. But you definitely, like, if your potassium levels are severely deficient, like, you could definitely have a heart attack, a stroke, or anything. Like, you need those potassium ions to regulate, the function of your heart, for sure. Let me see. Hi, Jocelyn Key. Hello. Hi, Ray Stevens. Okay. So, allegedly, I don't know these people. No stickers. You can't put stickers on YouTube anyway. I don't think so. Make sure you're following our Facebook page, which is Nandy After Dark. If you like to watch on Facebook, as many of you do, then I suggest and encourage you to go like that page, because we'll be over here until such time that particular page reaches 10,000. All right. Okay. Facebook is still working on my monetization capabilities, as they told me in an email, and I shared with you guys, from the bogus ass copyright strikes that I had removed, every single last one of them, from my page, and the videos have since been restored, as Facebook said. They're still apparently working on my monetization. So I don't know what that looks like for Facebook. Apparently everything is not just a one-click thing. It takes time. And I did send them a friendly reminder, if you want to put it that way. It wasn't rude, but I definitely sent them a reminder, and so we will, they need to go ahead and get that corrected. Some more stuff coming down the pike with that too, but I'll tell you guys about that later. I'm gonna keep that under my hat for now. Let me see. Oh my God. Did the IV drip when I had it? It burnt and it felt like my arm was going to explode. Yes, it did. You talking about the potassium drip? Yes. Yes. They didn't have the IV in my arm. They had it in my hand, actually. And my hand hurt. On a scale of 1 through 10, it was 100. It felt like it was on fire, like you said, like it was literally a flame. And to touch it, it sent like ripples of, it was bad. I actually had to call them in and check it to make sure that the IV was in properly, that it was supposed to be like that. Yeah, that potassium drip is oh my God, it was absolutely, it was terrible. It did feel like my arm was going, it felt like my arm was on fire. It felt like somebody had and I have a high tolerance for pain, but this was something totally and completely different from pain. Yes, it definitely was. So when the drip was done, in fact, I don't even know if they finished the whole drip because I told them, take this shit off me. Ain't no way. I mean, it was really bad. But anyway, I cried when I had to get that drip. It's bad. It's very, very bad. Bad is an understatement. It is terrible. Should have turned it down, let it flow slow, and piggyback. I think they did piggyback the normal saline. I think they did do that. Piggyback off the saline ski, but it wasn't enough because we're gonna have to figure out another way. But anyway, listen, guys, don't know them, they don't know me, yada 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 yada. We don't discriminate. We come on, love everyone. And you know, all that fun stuff. Okay. Oh, and of course we're protected by copyright, obviously. You know, the exception to copyright laws. All right. Okay. So a few things I wanted to talk to y'all about. So when last I was live, I told you guys about the warrant that was issued the last 2 times. As y'all know, just level setting. I did have take Carmen to court for the terroristic threats against my life. Actually, I didn't call them terroristic threats. That's what the court assigned it because I had to play the video for 2 judges. That's the piece y'all don't know. She want to call that judge fat and say she sided with me because she was fat. Nah, I had to play that video. When I told them that there was a video, I had to play that video at the time that I did my warrant. Huh? So it was a completely different judge. The judge who told me to cross that box out, when I checked yes, he said, well, no, it's not the same case. You need to check no, dummies. I had to play it for him, and he had to be satisfied to issue the warrant. So it was played for a couple of people, a couple of judges, not people. Anyway, the judge saw fit, as you all know, to go ahead and issue a warrant for Carmen to the tune of $10,000. Carmen got out of jail. Instead of taking it seriously and trying to turn the situation around, what she did was what she does best, which is make a mockery of the situation, take it for play, and poo and shit on everybody and everything that was related to the situation. That would be the judge, that would be the court, that would be me, that would be her attorney, that would be everyone. That would be the legal system. She and her team set out to do, and her friends and whomever else, her associates online, thought of every excuse in the world to justify her behavior, the threat, and everything else. It's absolutely disgusting. And I hope these are the same motherfuckers that's going to be around when she goes to jail, because this is serious. That's going to be helping her and supporting her. All right. Okay. So, when she got out of jail, one of the first things she did after she made all the mockery videos and talked about the judge and all that stuff, she got on an airplane and she went to Texas. You're not supposed to do that. All these people online, oh, she could do it, she can't. I know for a fact you're not supposed to do that. All right? You can't. I'm on a bond. She's not supposed to do that. Okay? And general bond conditions. You're not supposed to be drinking. She was on camera drinking. And she was out of the state of Georgia. And she lives outside of the state of Georgia. I'm going to tell you now, what I couldn't tell you before, because, I didn't want to hinder any progress that was being made by the bounty hunters. But the bounty hunters and the bond agency did not know that she lived out of Texas. They had no idea about that. They had no clue. And when they found out, they were mad. They were furious. And what they did was they sent someone to Cece's house out there in Tyrone, Georgia. And they went out there looking for Carmen. And they called her. They had multiple. They told me this. I don't need to fucking speculate, and I definitely don't. We're not going to come on here and just make up an elaborate lie about some shit like this. Now, if it's about me and my personal affairs, maybe, but no. Y'all should know this by now. I don't need people to put extra stank on shit to make it, you know what I'm saying, be deeper than what it is or go faster. I don't do that. The bond company was furious. They sent somebody out to her niece's house. They had multiple conversations with Carmen trying to get her to turn herself in. And they said that she was saying, oh, I got haters. I got so many haters. I got haters all over. The haters just calling it, just trying to. And, they were trying to reason with her to get her to get into the office and trying to get her back into the office and coach her back into the office and that kind of stuff so that they could apprehend her. Again, they had already went to her niece's house. By the time they got there, she was already left and on an airplane. Okay. She knew. And so she was on the run. Y'all know she wasn't online nor anybody connected to her for a day or two. Very unusual for the Pink Panther. And so come to find out, what happened was, so when you're on a bond, you're out on bond terms, conditions, whatever. What happens is the bond agency puts up all the money for you. Okay, they vouch that you're going to show up to your court dates. Now, we've seen her not show up to court dates before. This is also a concern risk for the bond agency. They act like she didn't know it was a court date. That's a risk to a bond agency, right? If you've ever missed a court date, anything like that, they take that seriously. So these are all contributing factors to why that things that they didn't know. They had no idea that she lived out of town and that she chases carnivals and fairs and festivals. And this was concerning to them. Very. I know they told me this. Okay, this was very concerning to them, and they put bounty hunters on it, stat pronto. Okay, so what happened was she disappeared, she dipped offline, and of course, her being the snake she is, and the sneaky snake she is, and having people around her who's used to getting, being in situations where they got to help a snake get out of a situation and lying and all that shit that they be doing over there for her and enabling her. What happened was they worked out a new deal with the bond agency. Okay. They worked out a new deal with the bond agency. They gave them a cash deposit. Because at the end of the day, that's what the bond agencies want. They want money. They want their money. They want to make sure that you're going to go to court. And because that's their money on the line. So Carmen, when she got to Atlanta the other day, because we saw her come into Atlanta, she went to the bond agency and worked out new bond conditions with them. Okay. So now they know that she has to tell them when she's going to be out of town, when she's going to be traveling, like she's in Orangeburg. So she's been showing her locations at these festivals and fairs that she's at, obviously. So that's how you know for certainty. I mean, even before I came on here to tell y'all, you should have known that something happened to where she worked it out with the bond agency because they were hot on her ass. Definitely. So they called and lied like they do. Oh, we didn't know I couldn't leave town. We didn't know that you didn't know this and that. Like they said, we didn't know we had court for the warrant hearing. That was a fucking lie. But you just delayed the inevitable because you still got that warrant. So, they called to play their little mind games and tricks and lies and threw some cash at them and worked out, new terms and conditions. That's why you're seeing her online. That's why you're seeing her showing her location. That's why she's out and about, being a snake slithering around that she is. Huh? That is why. That's why she had to get an emergency flight. She's in your hometown, Orangeburg. Yes. So that's what's happened. That's why you're seeing her. You're seeing the Pink Panther sightings. And that's why she's so bold and arrogant and cocky about where she is, but you ain't telling nobody how you were scared. Now, I'll say this too. if she didn't learn from that booking situation, because she just went there and got booked and left right out, like I did. If she didn't learn from that booking situation, and we know she didn't because she was out ridiculing everything and everyone afterwards, them bounty hunters being on her ass and trying to lock her up, and she knew that if they did catch her, if she didn't work something out with them, she knew she would be sitting in jail right now. And it's Monday's a holiday. She'd be in jail for at least a week or so. I'm sure that was enough to scare the shit out of her. And she needs to be. She needs to take this seriously. She needs to understand the seriousness of this situation. And I think those bounty hunters running down on her like they did and looking for her like they were is more than enough to scare her straight to I ain't got no clap back for nobody no more. That's what the fuck you should have been did. I've been told you dumbass stats. Been. You and them zummies around you. Been told you that, bitch. If I had a penny for every time I told her that, don't worry about what we're saying. We're doing our job. That's it. But you're threatening. You can talk about me. I always say that. Talk back about me, like she has done many, many times. I mean, I couldn't even get to the threat video, to the part where she did the threat, because before the threat, she was talking about me, calling me Henrietta the Hippo, in fact. And that came back to bite her in the ass, according to her. So you say your shit all the time about people. Nobody gives a fuck what you say back. But when you start threatening somebody's life, now we got a problem. This is different. And stalking and causing people to uproot themselves and their lives and their situations and, and all of that. That's a totally different scenario. I don't know why them zummies around you don't understand that, because they're dumb. I mean, they're just like you, obviously. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. If I had a friend or even an associate and they were in the public's eye, they were a public figure, people were talking about them, I'd be like, so what? That's more people on your page. That's more publicity for you. You know what I'm saying? That's and you're eating off of it. She ate well. Talking about people eating off of it. You ate like a motherfucker for the last 2 years off the drama. So stop. She still thinks it's a joke. You think so? I doubt it. Now that she knows that, she's like, they're watching. And it's a lot of moving parts, y'all, that I cannot get into, but just know that it's a lot of moving parts, more than you know. Trust me. Okay, so that's what happened with that, and that's why she's moving the way she's moving, and trying to make it seem like everything's coochie crunching, been coochie crunching. What nobody ever looking for her. You a motherfucking lie. He's a motherfucking lie. They were and will be again if you step outside of them terms of the bond conditions again. Okay. Okay. Miss Brewer said, in all of her videos, she's drinking water, but it's funny, by the end of the video, she's drunk. She's still drinking. And you better hope I don't have them run down on you to take a piss test, bitch. Now, that'll get you put back in now. The sheriff's office will help me with that if I wanted to. There's a lot of ways that I can get Carmen hemmed up with this shit. But I'm not even trying to do that. I'm just letting the law take its course. And whatever the law says, what it is. What they say goes. That's it. Period. I ain't trying to be like her, going on from bond house to bond house. You know what I'm saying? I know the bond house, so I ain't got to go stalking and looking around for it. Okay. It's so much shit, y'all. It's so much. She is she's a danger to herself and people around her. 100%. She's very unstable. And people around her coddling her, who call themselves her friends, associates, counselors, or whatever the fuck they call themselves, are not helping her in the least. Haven't helped her for the last 2.5 years. She's been going down. Far worse than she was before she met them. Far worse off. Far worse off. Okay. Moving on. I want to talk a little bit about Tammy. Y'all know Tammy? Tammy, Carmen's former admin. Tammy Mobley is her name. She got that mush mouth. And, Tammy is the one who brought the story to light about the lady in the hotel room that Carmen left for dead. Okay. And I mean, I don't know why so much controversy around the story. Rico was there, and perhaps he'll come out and let everyone know what happened that day, because he's the one who helped clean up the blood. If it's a lie, Tammy told it. That doesn't make him, culpable in what Carmen did. Carmen was basically his master, his mind control master, and he worked for her. And he's not the one collected the money for the cash apps to put this lady up in the room, where Carmen put the lady and two strange men together, and they raped the lady and beat her. There was blood all over the room, beat her within inches of her life. Same room Carmen rented out. And when the motel called Carmen to let her know, she's level setting and rehashing the story since motherfuckers want to lie about the story. She said, I never said you killed someone. I never said that, you simple-minded bitch. I never said that. You and them bitches that support you. I never said that. What I said, and I maintain, was that the hotel called her and said, hey, I'm sorry, the motel. Let's not get too confused. The motel called her, it was after she put the lady on camera. Oh, this lady homeless. Help me, send me some money so I can get her a room. Thousands and thousands, tens of thousands money she collected, but she only spent about $60 on that motel room. Put the lady up in the room, kept the rest of the money, put two strange men in there with her. And they did what two homeless bum niggas would do. They beat her and raped her. And when the hotel called Carmen to say all that noise is coming from your room, motel, she and Rico went back over there because they had to, because the motel was in Carmen's name. That's traceable. What the fuck don't you hoes? I ain't gonna never get on here and say something that's just made up. I pull out my ass. Ever. Ain't did it yet. Ever. Unless you ask me about the motherfucking pictures. That's a different story. But on those two, never. Ever. Anyway, motel call up. Hey, ma'am, sir, ma'am. You, yeah, I'm a ma'am. You, that room you just rented, what are y'all doing in there? Y'all making a lot of noise. I'm getting a lot of noise complaints. Skirt, she drives back over to the motel, goes in the room. The ladies there, the men are gone. There's blood everywhere. You ain't got Rico in your corner anymore to keep you safe from stories like this. He could easily come out and corroborate this shit. Easily. She made Rico clean up the blood. That's how the story was told. Huh? He cleaned up the blood. And then they took the lady out of the motel room and took her back to the edge of the woods in the tent where she later died. Carmen is not a good person. Period. Not even fucking close to one. So trying to keep making up excuses for a bitch like her is like, you gotta be insane as fuck. You must be doing it for $1, because ain't no way you believe it. And I saw something in one of my private groups. Somebody talking about how the son David ended up on my show. Bitch, whoever you are, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I didn't even read the whole post, but the part that I read was he ended up on my show because of you. Nah, bitch. I reached out to her son on my own. I did my own research and found her son. This lady's son, which I came to tell y'all later that the lady in the picture wasn't even the lady. Like I cleared all that up. I even said that, so I don't even know why Carni and them still running with that lady who was in the picture was the lady who she left to die. They want to hang their hat on that because that is true. It wasn't her. And I said that. I cleared that up. I said that. But that still doesn't negate the fact of what happened in that motel room with Carmen and so let me take a step back. So when Carmen went back to the hotel motel, and so the blood everywhere, and the lady laying there motionless, lifeless, within an inch of her life, she got on the phone with Tammy. Tammy's the one who told this whole story. Why the fuck are y'all talking about Nish? She made up. No. She called Tammy, and guess what Tammy said? Tammy said, call 911. And Carni said, I can't do that because I'm going to get in trouble. And she didn't. She didn't call 911. Instead, she made Rico clean up the blood. Now, Tammy can renege and renigger whatever she want to do, but Rico was there. And since you don't have Rico in her pocket any motherfucking more, he can easily corroborate this. Easily. And it's a hell of an intricate story for Tammy to make up. Now, Tammy, she got her shit with her. But I absolutely 1000% believe the story. And again, since she doesn't have Rico in her back pocket anymore, this is something that's easily verifiable. And she could get in trouble for still to this day about it. And she knows that. That's why she went and said, if Rico start talking, we all going to jail. She said that because she knows she's an unscrupulous ass person. We already know this, though. We know this. Huh? Speaking of Tammy Mobley had a brother. His name was Rick. Rick and Carmen were mad tight, mad cool. In fact, I have it on the most excellent authority that Rick used to lend her money when she was going to the casinos. Oh yes, because she's a big casino addict, big casino head. To this day, she can't ride past a casino and not go inside. Rick has lent her money for her gambling addiction. Definitely, many times, too many to count. Rick has gone on record to say nice things about her, etc., etc. Tammy had called her when she was in Hawaii for her honeymoon or wherever the fuck she was, and apologized for all the shit she was saying about her online, and so they pieced it up and blah blah blah. But Rick just died. Rick passed away last week sometime, y'all. And Carni ain't said a motherfucking bitch ass word about it. No condolences, no acknowledgments in any way, shape, fashion, or form. You've been online with all kinds of fuckery, but you can't do one halfway shout out to a man who's helped you tremendously in life. That would be Rick. He passed away. No mention. I mean, just pathetic. Just pathetic. But you would shout out anybody else. You would shout out. Who do people should be shouting out? Betty Loud. I don't know about Betty Loud. I ain't heard that one in a long time. What's that other one, child? What's that one who be sending her the money? Yeah, I know I ain't been tuned into them for a while because I can her main girl. Sharon Benzoy. You can shout all the motherfuckers out, but you can't say, oh, rest in peace to Rick. Oh, Tammy, I know your brother died, but anything you need, I'm here for you. So you can't say that. You ain't saying none of that. Have some fucking decency. What's up, Roxanne? She said, wow, that's low down. And is. Yeah, but whoever the lady is, something. His son wound up on my page. You're a motherfucking lie. I sought him out myself and sent him messages. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Never seen you. And when I reached out to him, he didn't know anything about Carmen, the situation, or anything like that. He was completely green to it. Completely. So, no. Fuck people. People just be saying the most outrageous shit. Sharon Benzoy. Oh, yeah, they on here right now, of course. I don't blame them. Let's talk about TKM a little bit. Let's talk about a TKO. What is this about TKM selling these cakes for $50 and $60? Huh? I'm going to tell y'all a little something about a pound cake. I know how to make a mean motherfucking from scratch pound cake. You know what? I got my grandmother's recipe. Okay? This is an old tried and true. You ever go to like them old tabernacles and old school churches and black churches, and y'all have a reception down in the basement afterwards, and you got them heavy old fashioned pound cakes from scratch? Yeah, them the kind of cakes I can make. I can make my pound cakes just like that because it's my grandmother's recipe. This is before Google. All you motherfuckers Googling recipes nowadays, more power to you. But this is a pre-Google recipe. Okay? Okay. Hundreds of years old, I'm sure. I make pound cakes from time to time. I haven't made one probably in about 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years since I sold my home. I haven't made a pound cake. But when I do make them, pound cakes are very cheap to make. They're very cheap to make. It's flour. I ain't gonna tell y'all my ingredients. I'm gonna tell y'all some of them. It's flour, and the most expensive thing you're gonna put in your pound cake is cream cheese. Oh, y'all don't put cream cheese in y'all pound cake? You better get with it. The most expensive thing you're gonna put in your pound cake is the Philadelphia cream cheese, because I don't put anything other than Philadelphia cream cheese in my pound cakes. Okay, that's the most expensive thing you're gonna put in there. Everything else is cheap. Flour's cheap, eggs cheap, that kind of shit. You can make a pound cake easily for under $10. Oh, yes. And if you're real shrewd, keep it to $6, $6 or $7. So TKM selling these motherfucking pound cakes, 50, 60, 70, however, it's $50, $60. Talking about something that's cheap. In what galaxy? Huh? Which Milky Way? Huh? Which universe? Which solar system, bitch? $50 is cheap for a pound cake. Huh? And then you got to pay $40-something for shipping. Huh? No, ma'am. Now, I don't be knocking people's hustle. Y'all know this. But, there did come a situation came up where TKM ran into an issue with one of the followers, about the shipping and about this and that, whatever it is. I don't know. I don't give a fuck enough. I promise to God enough to like drill down deep into it. But it did come to my attention that, that she had a problem with somebody with it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go into the group and pull up the video. Hold on. You still waiting for me to tell y'all a yam recipe? Baby, ain't nobody on this planet got candy yams down like me. Period. That's another tried. I can't cook everything in the world. But a candy yam? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I am the aficionado, the guru of yams. It takes skill. It takes the main thing about candy yams, y'all, which y'all probably already know. Would people be fucking up? You know what? I ain't gonna tell y'all. Never mind. Because Carni ain't gonna try to do nothing but try to make her yams better this Thanksgiving for that eating machine she over there with. And I ain't even about to try to do that. Fuck it. Let her keep eating them nasty yams. Oh my God. Oh yeah, and butter. I mean, of course, butter. You gotta have the that butter is expensive too, because you gotta use can't use margarine in your pound cakes. You gotta use butter, and all that kind of stuff. It's a couple of other unusual ingredients that we put in our pound cake too, but I would never tell. I would never fucking tell. Debbie Edward Rogers said $50 for big cake. Come on now. Come on now. Baby, ain't no way. When I make y'all tea orders, baby, I have on gloves. Okay. I wash my hands first and then I put on gloves. A mask, so I'm not breathing. I'm OCD like that. I always have been. Very, very, very clean person. Very much so. So the thought of bagging up y'all tea, I mean, that from the bed is crazy. I don't even have to wear gloves. I mean, this tea comes from the ground. It comes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and y'all are boiling it. So there's no way you can get you can get catch any kind of virus or bacteria from these teas, because you have to boil them anyway, right? You have to bring it up to boiling point. So you're basically sterilizing your tea, any coffee that you drink is hot. It's piping hot. You're not going to have any transference of of bacteria and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't have to put on gloves. I mean, I don't have to, but I do. But something like cake, you ain't boiling that. You ain't sterilizing that. You get that from wherever you get it from, and then you eat it. And ain't no way I could be making cakes and bagging up cakes from the bed. The optics of it doesn't look good. She might have washed her hands first. I'm not, I mean, maybe. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she did. I don't fucking know. But to shut up her car, no. Mm-mm. I want your recipe, please. No, ma'am. I ain't doing that. Maybe I'll come out. Maybe I'll come out with a little no, it ain't even worth the money. Nope, I ain't doing it. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I see people doing all kind of crazy stuff to candy yams. All kind of crazy stuff they be doing to try to get their candy yams come out a certain kind of way and this and that. I will tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I have said this before to y'all last time we were talking about candy yams. This is a big part of it. Nah, I ain't gonna tell you. Never mind. Carni, bitch, I know you somewhere with your pen and pad. I know you just punched the air like, damn, she playing. Anyway, so TKM. Let me see if I can get back into our little group. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, is it $40? It's $40. It's 40 and 50 if you want lemon squares. I don't know what the fuck is lemon squares? I'm old school with my shit, baby. I'm old school with my food cakes and blah 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 blah. In fact, when I make my pound cakes, listen, when I make my pound cakes, my grandmother's recipe from scratch, pre-Google, okay? I make, say, somebody says she's very unsanitary. I make my own, and this is just a given. This is not even anything special. I mean, everyone should be doing. I make my own lemon icing. Again, this is very basic. You know, I don't buy canned frosting and put on my cakes and melt it down and pour it over it. I make my own frosting and get it to the right consistency. And lemon frosting, orange pound cake. Y'all ever had a real good orange pound cake? Ooh, with an orange frosting. Well, I don't know how to do everything in life, but I can make a motherfucking pound cake. And I have to say, TKM pound cakes do be looking good. I'm not a hater. Huh? I can speak about people positively and negatively. I mean, that's what we do over here. The cakes do be looking good. The way she be devouring them motherfuckers. I mean, they do be looking good. And she licks on her fingers and everything. It might not look like much, but it's good and it's free. I'm giving them away. Girl, don't know I won't need. Well, we don't need pound cake giveaways. The world needs something else. Do something else with that $40 and $50. Give away some hygiene packs. That's what homeless people need, or people who need some. Get that away. Not no damn finger fuck pound cake. I need one of each, limited orange. Donna Rogers, you ain't here. Donna Rogers, she could do it. She's making mini pound cakes for $40. So let's take a look at this. And they weren't even full size cakes. It sure wasn't. It takes less than $10 to make a pound cake. Period. Less than $10. You know what the fuck you're doing. Okay. But you know, TKM. Hold on, let me bring this out. Hold on. Birds flying high. Oh, my voice even sounds horrible. I know I don't sound like myself, you guys. I'm getting there. I'm fine for a couple of days. Then I'm right back to square one. You know how I feel. Let's see. Let me close you down. see if I can get in here. Why is Carni's ugly ass up on my screen, child? Hold on. Why is TKM eating all of these cakes and stuff like this all the time? Now that's what I really need to know. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, here it comes. Hold on. And it's a mini cake. Oh, this one is a mini cake for $40. That's even worse. You should be selling. You want to sell a pound cake? I would say a full size pound cake. I would say you gotta get paid for your time, energy, blah blah blah. What y'all think? How much should a mini pound? How much should she be charging for one of them bedside pound cakes? How much, y'all? A full size one. I would say about I'd say a good price for a full size one. Maybe about $45. Not 15. Nah. I'll say about $40. Maybe $40 for a regular size one. She actually changed the minis to $60. Larger, 100. Time and ingredients, I see 15. No, come on now. Now let's be real. I said it costs less than $10 to make one. That don't mean I'm gonna charge you $5 more when I make one. She's using her gas, electric, whatever, her time, her energy. Yeah, no, you can't do that. It can't be no $15. $40 definitely is reasonable. 40, maybe 50 if it's good. Maybe 50 for I don't know. 45. I don't know about 50. $45 for a regular size pound cake. And if you're local, you can have a free pickup. So a lot of people live in Georgia. She has a ton of followers. If you're local, you can do a regular pickup. And or for shipping, because shipping ain't cheap. Shipping is not cheap, but she can ship it for a good, $15 easily. And it'll hold. You can leave your pound cake out on your countertop, your kitchen countertop for a week. I don't know about a week, but definitely some days. Like you can make that. Your pound cake will definitely hold 100%. You don't have to refrigerate your pound cake. You can leave it on your countertop for several days. So, that's how I eat mine. Definitely, I ain't dead yet. And every old person I've known, that's what they do. So I say that to say it's not like she has to pack it in dry ice and this and that and blah 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 blah. Nah, you can ship that pound cake for a good $10, probably 10. Yeah, about a good $10. And so altogether, I'd say about $55 altogether. But you charging an extra $40 for $35 for shipping and this and that? No. But her cake still be looking good. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't no hater. Let me see. D baby, what's up? Said, listen, I'm not having nobody ship me a cake. I know damn well there is some in their town that can make a pound cake. Where are these folks, Big Mamas and Medias at? Now, Keisha Gillum, she runs her own bakery. She has a bakery. She sells. What is it, Keisha? Keisha, put your website up. It's Baby Cakes or something like that. I don't want to miss. Can you put it up so people can see it and go and buy some from you? Keisha has sent me samples of some of her cupcakes and cakes and cookies, and they were absolutely delicious. In case you missed it, I did review and sample on a live maybe a year ago. Time is flying. Keisha should know. This is what she does for a living. Okay. She's in a professional kitchen and all that. Okay. Yes, bedside pound cakes. Absolutely. $40 is reasonable. Yeah. Say $55 at the most with shipping. That's about right. To me. That's fair. But people judge what they charge. Let me play this video for you guys. Hold on. See if I can find it on here. Here it is.
Cakes right here that I got, which is a good size. They $40. Now, if you want to add you some lemon squares to this, you might say, well, this is 40. Can I get me some lemon squares and round it off to be 50? You can. You can get you 3 lemon squares or something like that to go with it, but it don't include your shipping. It'll be boxed up, wrapped up, and it's going to be okay. These little mini cakes right here that I got, which is a good size.
So that's one.
Get your children.
Now she's talking shit because something happened with one of her so-called buyers. And this is what she had to say. This is how she addressed the issue. She had to say.
Get your children to help you when you up in age and you don't know how to work a computer. Because I'm not going to stop selling my cakes because you can't get the email right. I'm not going to stop selling my cakes to my people. And I give people $50 ain't meant nothing. It wasn't even enough money. It should have been more money sent than $50. Darius was correcting.
I don't need to hear about that slob ass nigga. Get your cake. She said $50 wasn't enough to cover it. The cake should have been more than $50. Girl, you did a Carmen. Carmen must have learned that move from you about shifting the eyes and looking away when you tell a lie. Because you definitely shifted them big ass eyes when you said that. Because $50, it should have been more than $50. It should have been more than that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Plastic wrap and box, and that's it. I mean, what else y'all wanted to put it in? Yeah, I agree with the person who said I ain't about to pay no fucking $50. I'm not about to pay anybody to make me a cake, period. I can make my own cake. Especially after I done seen your nasty habits. You sitting there licking your fingers and licking icing off your elbow and shit that's dripping down. Bitch, you can't sell me nothing. You can't sell me a plastic straw, bitch. Bitch, I don't want you touching my plastic straw through the paper. Hi, Miss Turpin. A mini cake at that. Tell my son it was more than $50. Girl, if you don't get your ass. I recently purchased one from a lady in Arkansas for $85. Oh, and it was well worth it. I make them, however, and I will be patronizing her during the holidays. That's nice. Listen, guys, let me tell you something. If you make something, you have a good product that you make, it's homemade, people will pay for a good homemade product. I'm not surprised about the $85 for the pound cake. Okay, it probably was massive, probably was huge, and had all high quality ingredients in it. Okay, not that imitation vanilla extract, like real vanilla extract. Shit like that makes a difference when you're baking and cooking. Tremendous difference in price and quality, all of that. So if you're making a high quality, high end cake, and you're taking your time and putting love into it, and and etc., then you can charge whatever it is that you want, really. But when I seen you handling cakes from the bed, and I seen you in the next time I saw you, you was in the kitchen licking your fingers and icing the cake with the other hand. Somebody that might not look pretty, but it's free. I'm gonna get this one away for free. I see you doing shit like that. You can't give it to me. You can't pay me. And I love cake. Lick that elbow all the way up. Ow. 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 The licking. Ow. Ow. Bitch. No. Tracy K, you be doing too much on this here internet. You really do. I thought you was mama's comfort cooking. Whatever happened to that? Huh? Getting into it with your fucking, telling your followers and your customers that they don't know how to use a computer. It ain't your fault. And this and that. Don't do that. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off. We've been on for an hour. It took everything in me to even come on here, child. Thank y'all so much for the support. Y'all, we still doing the buy one, get one 50% off. I will be changing some things on our website. The teas, I'm going to be shifting some stuff. So if you're going to buy some tea, I suggest you buy it now because the price is going up just a couple of dollars to make sure that it is in line with our monthly subscription. All right. So you will be getting 30 cups of tea for $30. That's 50 cents a cup. I mean, you can't get a cup of shitty tea for 50 cents. Okay. Let alone high-end, high-quality, organic, premium tea straight from Africa. Okay. You cannot. So it'll be $30 for 30 cups. So that's 50 cents a cup. If you do the re-steep, which you absolutely should be re-steeping your tea, 1000%. You should definitely be going for a second cup and re-steeping your tea leaves, 100%. All right. If you're not a re-steeper, which you're just throwing your money away. If you don't, it's $1 a cup for tea for each tea. So that will be changing. Probably tonight sometime I'll be updating the website with the prices, etc. The monthly subscriptions are 30 days, which it's congruent with the amount of cups per day. So 30 cups for 30 days for the 30-day subscription. Okay. Keep everything on track. It's easier that way, et cetera, et cetera. I think the teas are $25 right now. They're going up to 30. All right. I appreciate all the repeat business and all of this. If you are waiting on your teas, I'm still playing catch up, but I promise you, I am working to get your orders out every day. All right. Working on your orders, and you guys are loving the teas. I definitely do appreciate it. And all the support. I appreciate you guys so much. Replay. Hi, Miss Thomas. What's up? Oh, tea is definitely not made bedside. I get it from the ground, which means y'all get it when I'm around. Okay, guys, let me get off of here. The website is teamates.net, teamates.net. We do have the green tea back in stock, and the pumpkin lotto latte is in stock as well. Everything. We have all the teas in stock. The mugs are actually, I need to go and take them down. The mugs are on back order for right now. The blue now, and the green was, and now the blue is as well. I still have some in inventory, but those are already accounted for. But I am waiting on a new shipment of the mugs to come in. And yeah, I have something that I could do a giveaway for. Hold on, let me see. Let me go get it right quick. Hold on. Okay. I have a bomb ass. I purchased some of these and I'm going to give some away. Not right now. I don't feel like it, but it's an infuser. So you can drop this in any, it's like the one that comes in our mugs. The large infusers for your loose leaf tea. Um, I purchased these. This one is all stainless steel. It has a lid on it because most infusers don't have a lid on it. So this has a lid on it like the one that comes with the mugs, except this doesn't come with a mug. It's just a huge stainless steel infuser with the lid top. So for the next 5 orders that I get, I will throw this in for free. It's really nice. I have a bunch of them. I'm going to put them for sale on the website. But the next 5 orders that I get in, you'll get one of these for free. All right. It's a huge thing. You'll get it free with your order. Okay. So it's a huge tea infuser, stainless steel, has handles on the side so you can sit it down in any cup, mug, etc. And steep your tea just like you would in our mugs, except it doesn't come with a mug. It's just an infuser, and it also has a lid on it, which sets it apart from most other infusers. So you can truly steep your tea in whatever drinking device you're using. So it's beautiful, very functional. The next five orders that I get, I'll drop one in your whatchamacallit for free. All right, I will be putting them on the website for like $20. I'll just give it to the next 5 people for free. Right, the website's www. Let me take Tracy K. Funky ass down. Did y'all see Carni out there at the Orange Bird Festival? Ciao. Doing what she do best. Nothing. Working out orders and talking crazy to the people who working for her. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. The buy one get one half off right now on our website that's going on. Just use the code Bounty, BOUNTY, and you can get 50% off of everything on our website with the regular price purchase of another item. All right, so buy one get one 50% off of everything on the website. The usual turnaround time is 2 weeks. I'm getting better on that time, much better. I am behind right now. In case you're watching this, like, hold up, because it's been more than 2. I have taken some time off. I took some time off because, as you guys know, I was not well at all. I was out of it. So I am playing catch up with that, but that's about the usual turnaround time. We do have all the teas in stock. I don't have to wait on anything. Everything's stocked and ready to be shipped out to you guys. All right. You guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, Miss Griggs, you left a message about your order. Okay. You sent the message in the app. Are you in a tea lounge? Are you in a tea lounge? Let me see something. Hold on. Let me look up your order right quick. Now, I don't encourage y'all to do this. Y'all know how I am. Hold on. Hold on. June, July. August, September. Okay, so you got 2 Earl Grey vanillas and the blue mug. So I do have a mug for you. The turmeric and the berry delicious. I do have your orders, Miss Griggs. They'll go out on Monday. I promise. You should definitely be in the lounge 100%, because if you had a question about it or anything like that, you wanted to make a change or anything, that would be the appropriate place for it, for sure. So just request to join the lounge. There's a ton of y'all not in the lounge. It's only like 80 people in there. This is a ton of y'all who made purchases. So your order will go out not Monday, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's a holiday. It'll go out on Tuesday. You'll get a shipping notification by email. Okay? Automatically generated from the system. All right. Thanks for your patience. I do appreciate it. I was down and out for a few weeks. So, but I appreciate your patience so much, and I appreciate your support as well, very much so. All right, you guys, I'm about to get off of here. The website's teammates.net is on the bottom of the screen, and the code is Bounty BOUNTY. For 50% off of your order. The next 5 orders will get a free huge stainless steel tea infuser, loose leaf tea infuser, with your order for free. All right, and then I'll put them up for sale on the website sometime over the next couple of days, whatever. How do I request to join the lounge? Now, Miss Janice, you and Cherry Pick, you know how to request to join the lounge. Just send Miss Booker a message. You, Miss Janice, you are in very regular communication with me and the Cherry Pick crew. So I'm surprised you asked that question. How to join the lounge. Very much so. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. Miss Janice. I'm surprised Miss Janice. All right, let me go. Y'all have a lovely rest of the day. You love your Earl Grey vanilla. It's so good. The Earl Grey vanilla is a Miss Janice, send Miss Booker a request, and she'll help you get into the to the tea lounge, Tea Sky Lounge. I'm glad you're doing better. Love you, girl, and try to get better. Thank you, Miss Thomas. I appreciate that. Miss Janice, would you please send your request and reach out to Miss Booker? She'll help you get in. All right, you guys. Listen, have a lovely rest of the day. I appreciate you guys so much. I wanted to talk to y'all. I'm not gonna do it right now because about the whole Judge Mathis situation. We'll talk about that the next time I'm live, because Judge Mathis, all them years he set up there calling people clowns and crackheads and this and that, and ridiculing people. Well, you out here looking like a whole ass clown. Talking about some you fighting and you want to fight, get your wife back. I did have that queued up, but I don't feel like playing it right now. We'll do it on our next live. But yeah, he needs to do better. Thanks, Renee. I appreciate it. You guys have a lovely rest of the day. And I will catch you guys on the next episode of Nandy After Dark. See you soon.